Hey guys, my name is Matt. Matty2387 is my gaming name. I've been using that for a long time. You can just call me Matt. So I am an ex-Halo player. Halo has for years been my game of choice, and haven't played it in a good few months now. I've been playing a game called Clash of Clans, which you may or may not be aware of. If you're watching this video, you're most likely a Clash of Clans player. This is going to be my first video, my first recording I've ever tried using this software, which is AirServer, I think it's called, mixing it with a screen recorder. And today I wanted to talk to you about farming. It's a hot topic because a lot of people still don't know what farming is, new players. A lot of people don't know how to farm effectively, efficiently. Maybe I can give you a bit of an insight as to my views on what farming is and how I do it. But in essence, farming is a way of targeting certain attacks focused around gaining loot, to keep your upgrades going, to keep your walls upgrading, and therefore to basically to make you rich in the game, and therefore you're able to get your upgrades done quicker, make your base stronger, and just make it more difficult for people to attack you and max out your troops, that sort of thing. So what farming is, and it is quite difficult to explain, so you'll have to forgive me, but I'll give it my best. It's, yeah, as I said, a way of attacking. It also is a way of protecting your loot. So as you can see by my base at the moment, you'll notice my gold is quite near the centre, my dark elixir is right in the middle. I'm not too worried about my normal elixir, so I've got a couple right on the edge, and the one on the left is it's behind two sets of wall. So yeah, it's a way. I've obviously got my town hall out. It's over here. For anyone to come and have a go. I put my my Santa Strike there, so I get some elixir when that gets set off. But it's essentially giving people free trophies, because when you farm, the idea is you don't really care about trophies. Oh, something good. Have a dragon. Yeah, the idea is you don't really care about trophies. It's not about that. It's about gaining the money. So let me just set some goblins off to build while I'm talking, and then we can do a live raid in a minute. There we go. So there we go. Now I've cleared off that dragon, I've got some space. Yeah, so it's a way of... So the first thing you want to consider when you're farming is what town hall level are you, because you can do it at any level really. Well, up to, I don't know about town hall 10, I'm only at level 8 as you can see, but even when in town hall 2, when you start town hall 3, 4, 5, you can get farming straight away, and you find your trophy range. I think when you're early on, it starts around the 800. Well, yeah, if you get to about 600-700 when you first start trophies, and then you can find some good bases and just keep going that way. And then when you get to about town hall 4, 5, around 1,000, maybe 900 to 1,200 trophies is a great range. Town hall 7 and 8, you can start moving up into gold, which is 1,400 trophies, or you can carry on here. So I'm a town hall 8, and I'm at 11,800 trophies at the 1,108 trophies at the moment. Now I have, believe it or not, been to master. Last season was a push. I got to 2,600 trophies and got my master. Once it was finished, it was a week-long push. I just dropped all the way straight back down to here to farm again. So that's number one. Number two, army composition. So the way I see farming, it's all about getting money. You want to try and get the money that's in collectors, because people who don't play, who go inactive, who start the game, give up, their collectors go full. So as you can see here, this is a gold mine. You can tell if you look at the right hand bucket, not the little gold mine trolley thing, but the bucket, that can tell you how full a gold mine is. So if that's heaving, then the gold mine is full. On an elixir collector, that's empty, but you can tell when it's full of elixir. So the easiest way to farm is to go for full mines and collectors, and the easiest, best way to, or quickest way to destroy them is goblins. So my army composition, for those interested, is 4 giants. They're mainly as distractions. 8 wall breakers, in case that I need to get into any compartments. 60 archers, just for either cleaning up buildings or using them in conjunction to take out a defence with a giant to distract. And then 104 goblins. Now my last 4 are just finishing, so I should have my full camp, so there we go. I'd always recommend going in with a full army camp as well, just in case. Spells, I always take in, when I'm farming, 3 lightning, just in case I need to take out a mortar or a wizard tower that's a pain in the ass. So, the idea being, you want to keep buildings going, you want to keep on top of your wall as well. The wall is the most expensive upgrade by a mile that you're going to face in Clash of Clans. It's ridiculous. So as an example, these black pieces, which is level 8 wall, are 500k a piece. So if I was to upgrade one of my purples, which is level 7, you can see 500k. Yeah, so if you times that by 225 at level 8, you're instantly into the however many million that is. So the way I normally look at things is, okay, when's my next builder free? So I've got 1 hour, 3 minutes. What do I want to upgrade next? Now I'll do a video more exclusively on how to upgrade your base, but I know that I want to upgrade my Tesla next, and it's 2.5 million. So my objective now is to not only get 2.5 million, but to either get 3 or 3.5 million before that builder comes free, so I can spend some on wall and then do my defense upgrade that I wanted. And you should think about that in everything. So my next builder after that one, if we can find it, is a day and 4 hours. So then I've got a day and 4 hours to max out my gold, and therefore when I do my next defensive upgrade, I can do some wall. So keep on top of the wall. Anyway, we're on a what is farming. Let's go. So I'm gonna essentially try and find a base, and hopefully it's going to be one that I can demonstrate farming. So what I'm doing, by the way, when I'm looking at bases, is firstly look in the top left where it's got the gold elixir, dark elixir if they happen to have it, or and not. And basically I'm looking for anything with over 150k of each, and then it might spike my interest. So this one spikes my interest slightly. If you look, the gold is quite accessible, as in it's in the 2 storages. You can tell it's in the storages. There's a little bit in the mines, you can see on the right hand side. So this could be a potential candidate. I'll skip it for now, just so I can actually show you a few bases before I choose the one I want to fight. Again, it's in the storages, but not enough. Wouldn't really go for that one. Not enough. And I'm just going to keep skipping basically until I find a base that's got around 150, preferably over 200k gold. So here we go. Here's one with 200k. Now, first check, is it in the collectors? So you can see the elixir pump's quite full. On that right hand gold, it's quite full as well, and you can see it in the storage. So we've got the golds everywhere. The golds in the pumps at collectors and in the storages. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use a giant to distract the mortar, the wizard tower, drop in a wall breaker to break through, and then a bunch of goblins that are going to go in and start taking out those wizard tower, the collectors. So you might have a lower level goblins in mind, which are level 5. So yeah, you need to sort of take into consideration how easy it's going to be, or how many troops you're going to need to drop to do it. So there's some free outside buildings here. I'll just check if there's any more. Yeah, one up there. I'll drop 1 goblin over there. I'll come in down here. Giant to distract. He has got some clan castle troops. Easiest thing to do if I can is to lure them. Where are they going? They're going for a troop. So they're going to go for my goblin that's up here. He's dead. Okay, so they've stopped now, so I can lure them out. Yeah, if you can get them into one space, I could just drop a load of archers if I wanted, or 1 lightning and they're gone. That's just showing off. I could have easily taken them out with some archers. In fact, some of those barbs survived. So I'm dropping more goblins, taking out those pumps. What I'll do, a couple more goblins here, followed by wall breakers straight away to break us in. So what you're doing is distracting the defences to attack the wrong troop. So they could have shot those first couple of goblins, but really I wanted my wall breaker to break through, and then the little army came. So now we've taken all the pumps, all the mines, minus 1 pump, which I'm just going to take down here. So now we want to get into the next layer of wall. So what I'm going to do is drop in a couple of giants. They can go and distract, and a couple of wall breakers. I know it only takes one, but in case one dies, there we go, and I'm in. So now I can just flood in a load of goblins. I might do it in batches, just in case the wizard towers wipes them all out. And as you can see, the last one's over there. So what I might do now is drop in my Barb King. He's gone the wrong way, complete noob move. So hopefully I can get my wall breakers in. Maybe I should have dropped a goblin first then. It's fine, we're in. So I'll drop a couple more goblins now. Take into that second gold mine, gold storage, sorry. And I've basically got all the gold. The only gold left now is in the town hall. Think now, do I want 50%? Might as well, I can take it. So I'll drop a couple of archers on the outside buildings. My Barb King, he's getting absolutely annihilated. Wish I hadn't have dropped him now, because it's going to take him a while to recover. And there you go, 50%, end battle. So that's an easy 212k gold, 100 elixir. I'm not really after elixir too much, because you can always get that. It was the gold. And that is an example of a farming raid. So yeah, just to recap important things, try and go for bases where it's in the pumps and the collectors, because it's easy. As people a lot of the time put them on the outside of their buildings. If you look around my base, for the most part, let me just create that. For the most part, a lot of the collectors are on the outside, and therefore a few archers or goblins or barbarians can take them out, and it makes it easier. So I hope that summarised farming, what it is, how to do it. Oh yeah, why is the town hall outside? It's a common question I get. So the idea being that if the town hall's outside, I don't need to worry about it, rearrange my base around it. It's giving me more wall, to arrange my base better, so it's harder to get the loot. The second reason is because it's going to attract snipers. Now what sniping is when people go for your town hall, they'll drop a few archers, take it out, and then leave. They're after the trophies, so they win. They get the trophies that you can give them. You get a free 12-hour shield because they get a star. They take out your town hall, and what it means is you've got a less chance of someone who's coming in with a giant healer, dragon army, of coming in and wiping out your entire base and therefore taking your loot. So it's upping the odds of you not getting 100%ed or someone going for that loot by leaving the town hall as a little tempter there for you. So yeah, that's why a lot of farmers have the town hall outside, to try and protect the loot. That's why the other thing is I use a lot of goblins, and you can get away with farming with just archers, with barbarians and archers, because cheap armies that don't cost much, that you can just launch into a base and just get the collectors, and that is, to summarise, farming.